Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Big Head and a lot of hair. Oh my god, right? It's a lot of hair for anybody. Gotta get a perm. No, I'm just joking. I'm, of course, Trex, and you guys are here for the DCUO podcast. This is an end-of-the-month roundup on what's been going on in DCUO. For those who might have missed it, I'm here to round out what happened in the game and, of course, outside the game, so you guys know what's going on. Tonight, we're also going to have a special treat because we're going to be jumping into test server because not a lot happened in August, and a lot of stuff is coming in next month, but we are going to definitely take a look at it tonight, so yay, special. Hi, Kane. How's it going? Miss you at Soda City Comic Con, but I mean, you're Kane Thorbricker. I was actually talking about the big red machine Kane, who was supposed to be at my convention, but he was not due to conflict of scheduling, so I'm not bitter or anything. Yeah. So, how's everyone doing? Everybody enjoying their... I know it's the first day of September. I meant to do this podcast last night, but I got sick after the convention last weekend, and I've been trying to fight this cold a little bit all week. Thankfully, I'm able to talk now. I know a lot of the haters are mad. Suck it up, bitches. But I am feeling a little bit better as much as possible. I do have my pseudo Dayquil, my pseudo NyQuil, because it's the Walgreens version, not the actual good stuff, because I didn't want to pay an extra $2. So we're not talking about Destiny 2. A Trex to this, nah. Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? It's fucking perfect. It's fucking... My mind's been blown. I didn't even think of... That's smooth. Pseudo-legendaries or pseudo-wudos. But not a lot really happened during August, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. I didn't have it. It's not programmed on my Stream Deck. Why do I have the Stream Deck if it's not plugged in? I don't even know. I don't know. First up, first weekend of August, we got a double Artifact XP weekend. Boo! Boo! And let me explain why it's a boo. I'm tired of the double Artifact XP weekends. I am tired of it. Because in my eyes, it hurts the game. Because, and now everybody, we're all saving up these Artifact XPs. We're all saving up the Nith Metal. We're all saving up every, the Sunstones. If you have those Sin Stones as well. We're all saving up the Artifact XP items. And we're all collecting them in our inventory, in our base, wow. Banks. That's the word. Bank. We're all saving all this stuff up, and like drug addicts, we're waiting. We're just like, come on, man. Come on, Devs, you got that double XP weekend? I mean, come on. I gotta level up my packs here, buddy. Come on, let's go. Come on. And it's become a problem. We shouldn't have to wait for these double Artifact XP weekends. We should have it where the system itself should be surrounded where we shouldn't have these double XP weekends, that the XP should be plentiful enough on its own, in which clearly it's not. Where we hoard all the Nth Metal, we hoard all the XP items, and wait for the Artifact XP weekend, dump it all, and then we feel, alright, now the Artifact is worth it. So the Artifact is really only worth it when we have these double XP weekends. And that's not right. And as I've said multiple times on these podcasts over and over again, the Nth Metal is not worth it. The XP is not worth it. Now, true, we're about to get into the game update, which had some changes to the XP, but it's still, and this was before that. This was before that change, but it still isn't worth it. we now, thanks to the vault, our special, the 1 day a week, the first time you run the vault for the week, you get through, like, I think I had like 3,000 XP. 3,000 XP. Wow, that is a good chunk. That's a good lot. But that's a bonus from the vault for the 1 time a week. The rest of the week, it's kind of, I think it's like at 1,500 or so. And it's still kind of low. It is still very low. Now, I'm not sure if the developers can change the base of the nth metal to be different. Where the flawless is 1,000. I don't know if they can change the flawless to make it above the 1,000. So what they've done instead, and probably easier for them, is just drop more of that item. In which, if that's the case, cool. We need to see much more droppage than what we're getting. Because again, it is beyond tiresome to level up these artifacts. And again, I want to make sure I point this out. This is the long grind. As the developer has said multiple times, the artifact system is in place to be the long grind for the game, for the players, the long grind. So keep that in mind, the long grind, because that shit got flipped upside down a little bit later. So double artifact XP weekend was awesome. It was awesome. It did, I mean, again, as awesome as it is, because we crave it to make our artifacts even worth it. Now, true, hey, little pro tip there, you only really need your artifact at rank 80 to get that first buff. The first buff is pretty worth it. Everything after, yeah, if you're a completionist, you're going to want those 160s. But if you're a person who's basically there at level, at content, pretty doing okay, the rank 80 is going to do you just fine. You can probably even go for the 120 and you'll be okay. The long grind hip-hop love song. But I'll give it this. This XP weekend didn't come, it came at a really good time. Because Game Update 86 definitely dropped a 3rd artifact equipment slot. So we can carry 3 artifacts now. Which is kind of cool. But also flips the meta upside down. There's a lot of flipping that's going to be happening on this episode, I feel. A lot of more XP, more problems. You're damn right. You're damn right. And especially when we're at rank 80 right now, it's the max. Or is it, wait, is it 160? 160? I can't remember. I think it's 160 is the max. I can't remember. Yeah, it's 160. It's 160 is the max. So we don't even know. I'm thinking we're going to have 180. I don't know. We might have a 180. We might have a 200. We might have a 220. I don't know how long this fucking thing is going to go. They haven't really said what the max is going to be. So we're at 160. Thank you, Seuss. We're at 160. And even the grind to that is long. It's super long. Oh my god, it's crazy long. And that's 160 at 3 slots. Now, the developers can probably say, if they haven't already, that we're not counting the soda, they can probably say that, you know, you don't really need to have the 160. You don't need to have a max rank artifact to beat the content. It's like, okay, well, let's also understand this, developers. This is the community. Even more so, this is the forum community. You can say something and it goes in one ear. The community is going to have it go out the other, and they're only going to pick and choose what they want to hear and go against you. So you could say you don't need to be 160 to beat the content. What they're going to hear is, I need to be 160 to beat the content. That's what they're going to hear. And they're going to drill themselves heavy to get there. They're going to grind and then, of course, beg and wait and ask for the double artifact XP weekend. So if it's going to your mastermind plans, then it's working as intended. You don't need to change a damn thing. So, yeah, I'm just shooting the shit apparently. But if it is, congratulations. If it's not, well, it's not to me. It is not. I do not enjoy... I enjoy the artifact system, but not when it comes to the actual grinding of the XP. Because, yeah, I have no choice but to wait for an artifact XP weekend. And my thing is, I want to level up my artifacts all the time. I look at the augment system now, and the augment system uses the same leveling up procedure, the same mechanics, and the thing about the augments and what's different with the artifact system is the augments has an end point. It has an ending. And that max is reachable. The artifact system does not. You introduce a third artifact equipment slot as well. Artifacts are changing the meta. And it might be the fact that we have too many artifacts. And there's a lot. And thank you for the choice. Thank you for all the choices out there. But every time you introduce a new artifacts, which again, no more artifacts and time capsules. No mas. No mas. No more. You introduce an artifact, you're changing the meta. And you change the meta too fast. Too fast. And to me, and I'm pretty sure to a lot of players, we get used to this meta. It's like, all right, we're good with this. Here comes a 3 more. Like, what the fuck? What? Come on, man. We can't. What's up with this? Why? So it's hard to really stick with the meta that always constantly changes. And again, I'm not sure if that's a healthy thing to do. And this is why I've also said that artifacts should be tied to episodes. Because that's when the newest content brings in the need for that new meta. The artifacts not tied to any content is basically just throwing a wrench into everything. It's like, all right, we got this, guys. We got this new artifact. Where did this come from? What? And just everything explodes. It's just all topsy-turvy. Well, again, a lot of rolling around, tumbling up in here. But that's the double artifact XP weekend that everybody used to prepare themselves for their third artifact item, in which I did the same. In which I'll give it this. And this was a pro. This is definitely a pro. Because I do like messing around with my stats. I like working with my numbers. You know, Arwen. She loves my maths, don't you, Arwen? Yeah, you like it. Don't say otherwise. And so me, as my tank, I'm like, okay, well, which artifact is going to get me the most for my tanking? Which artifact is going to be better for my playstyle? And as a tank, I definitely should have went with Legionnaire because of the counter immunity that you get from the Legionnaire AI sparring target. But I didn't do it. I went for the what was it? The Cog of Magdalene, because it had more health. As a rage tank, I want health. The Cog gives me more health than the Legionnaire does, so I went with the health. So, whoopsie. And at the same time, it also buffs up my weapon DPS as well, so it was a twofer. So I definitely did get my third artifact. It's rank 80. I got all my stuff to rank 80. I even got myself to 120, which was great. So, coolness. But, again, now we're past this weekend. Everyone's now loading up on their Nth Metal. They're saving it up. Because they do not have any value. They don't see the value of the Nth Metal, of the XP items, unless it's an artifact XP weekend. And again, that gets more players playing for the weekend. Can't beat that. That more queues are popping up. That's cool. But to me, it lessens the effectiveness that the artifact system has if we cannot level these up effectively. At this point, we are at 160. Me getting to rank 80 should be a snap. I shouldn't have to wait too long. The only thing really hindering me should literally be the breakthroughs to get through with the Catalyst. And thankfully the Catalyst, again, thank you so much. Like, Pokemon the Constantine vendor was a fucking genius. Genius. Sorry for the people who ran the old content, had a reason to play the old content. My bad. Sorry. Tough luck. I don't care. On the vendor, awesome. Thank you. Great. So a lot said and done. And at the same time, big shout out to the DCUO sourcewall.com. If you're looking for any artifact stuff, you can head over to the source wall and find your artifact news there, because we keep it up to date. Rock on. So let's jump over to Game Update 86, which brings in a little bit more for the artifact stuff. But first things first, style unlocking Phase 3, which is slowly being updated on the source wall as well. Please understand, we're a small, tight-knit group, and big shout out to DCUO Jacob and to DST DNT for providing a lot of styles that I have not updated, because dear God in heaven, that is a lot, and I haven't figured out how to really present it into an eye-appealing way. But Phase 3 here introduces the more of the past items from the vault styles, you know, like the gorilla stuff, and there's like an Egyptian thing in there. Yeah. It also introduces the Prometheum lockbox new 52 styles, you know, like the Talon, like Nightwing's protege. And this also includes the dropped armor and the dropped weapon styles. So that means, finally, my Solar Trex, my atomic character, is going to have the nuclear style. I'm so happy. And realizing I have not done that yet, and it's already been a month. I'm sorry, it's Nightwing's protege style. Nightwing's protege style. That's the protege was a Nightwing inspired, you know, whatever. Wasn't it? I don't know. Fuck it. But it also includes the weapon styles as well. And so this is now, for us on the source wall, we have to figure out the armor where it drops. The weapon styles is kind of as well. Oh. Then what was the new 52? New 52 was what? Wonder Woman and Cyborg? Was that new 52 as well? I think there were only two. Was it, yeah, Wonder Woman and Cyborg? Were those the new 52 styles? I don't fucking care. Ah, thank you, Raph. Cool. So, also, the third artifact slot. Okay, so stat bonuses for each artifact is outlined in their item descriptions and will be applied when it's equipped. Okay. Lethal Zealot, Master Mercenary, Cybernetic, Noble Warrior, Stalwart Defender, and Daring Vigilante. Those are the new 52. Understood. At least I hope. Cross my fingers. I don't know where protege came from then. And remember also, players can only equip one type of each artifact type. Okay, so you can't really run two cogs, two those tools. You can't do that. A pretty cool thing here. Players who do not meet the CR level requirements for normal and elite versions of the Teen Titans content can now earn marks of victory from playing the event versions of content. That is great. And plus, marks of victory for the future event content. It will be carried on into episode 33, Atlantis. It'll be in Atlantis as well. Which is a good, amazing thing, because as players who are below that CR level, they're playing that event content, getting the scaling gear from it to help them get geared up, move along in the CR stuff. But that's still content that they're playing outside of their tier. So that's still content being played, so they should be rewarded marks of victory. Thank you, developers. That is a great thing to add to that. Thank you. So, there are also some artifact changes as well. The mark of victory cost for the following artifacts has been reduced from 100 to 25. And these are the ones that, and these can be purchased from Constantine. So, basically, all your, I call them the relics, and then the anti-monitor artifacts, and then the Omegahedron. Death Suit Man. The UI, adaptive augments are now separated out from the other reagents on the 4FI screen. You get a warning prompt when using an adaptive augment as a reagent, so keep your eyes open. Don't be just smashing your X button to choose. Look and listen. Apparently there was a bug on the consoles for the UI on the broker. They fixed an issue where players could enter a sale price longer than 9 digits on a virtual keyboard. So, you people suck. And he also fixed an issue where the amplified heat vision ability from rank 80 plus would sometimes not load during an armory swap. So thankfully that's been taken care of. Pesky console players, that's right. And then they fixed some random issues here for everybody. Spanger Station, still no fix to Mogwire, from what I'm hearing from people who run that Elite. But, you know, Wayne Manor Gala is also now cross-faction, so that's a new duo in the cross-faction queue. Very nice. Some fixes, or some stuff here for the Hive Reborn raid. Deathstroke now has an Icon Suit and Icon Suit critical material, wink wink, that displays when the suit is activated and when the suit is about to detonate, respectively. You know, hopefully we get to see that in a time capsule. I said it, not taking it back. The tells for the lava in the Terra fight now have a visual component that will display more reliability and clearly. For the elites here, the healing debuff in the Terra fight now it takes slightly longer to activate for each increase in debuff value, and then Terra's falling rocks in the last section of her fight now have a new visual effect. So hopefully that helps out those elite players out there. And if you're a player who still cannot beat elite and is still calling for a nerf, shut up. Just get better, you know. Boo-hoo. So next, we're now getting basically like, that was all of August. Like, we're getting like super done. So I meant to post this again on the source wall and make sure folks really knew about it again. But yeah, the augment transition ended on the 30th. So if you wanted, so 30th was the last day, not the 31st. It was the last day on that 30th. So when you complete the transition mission, you would get the golden exobytes, as we saw in my chart there. But if you, I'm pretty sure this takes less full day to log in. If you, I believe that the mission is still there for players. So if you complete it, you're going to get a random assortment of exobytes. No more goldens. Goldens are no longer there. If you are a person like me who was hoarding the exobyte cache that had the goldens in it, those are now just a random assortment of exobytes. We don't get goldens anymore. So, ouch, right? Like kicking the balls. So definitely should have tried to log in myself and like, oh, I need to go ahead and spend these. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it now. So what these are exactly, I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to log in yet and see what the assortment is. But good luck. Good luck. Again, these golden exobytes were only supposed to be used for transition purposes. So if you missed this transition window, I'm sorry for your luck, but that's just kind of, should have been playing the game. I mean, it's the same deal with like if you, well, I can't really say event because the events will always come back, but you know, should have been playing the game. And I completely understand if you couldn't afford it. I get it. I completely get it. But I mean, it was a limited time thing. So I'm kind of kicking myself more because I really should have just opened up those boxes instead of hoarding them. But you know, whoops. Yep, Superman Emblem, BVS pack. Yeah. Well, truth be told, the BVS pack really should have been a limited time thing. Should have always stayed there. But you know, Warner Brothers DC, you know, the owners of the property made a decision. And but yeah, Superman Emblem, same thing. Here comes January 1st, 2019. Where's the emblem? I was supposed to get the emblem. Oh, it was a limited time thing, but I didn't get a chance to do it. You had 6 months, bruh. You had half a year to get it. That's on you, man. That's on you. So, again, if you missed the augments transition, it's okay. As I said, I believe for those who still have the caches, and the missions should, cross our fingers, still be there. You'll be able to get like a random assortment of exobytes to help you get leveled up. Don't worry, DC. I have faith that you won't, that you will probably not get it. Power to you. But August really seems to be more about the artifacts. So either $15 for one tune each, or 3 weeks straight of playing every tune. Yeah, DST did the math. So like I said, August seems to be the artifact time, as we are approaching the 1-year anniversary of the artifact system coming in. Let's talk about this. The Artifact XP packs. Remember what I said about the whole turn on its head? Looky here. It turned on its head. So, remember when I talked about that long grind that the developers had in mind? Long grind's done. That's out the window now. Because they introduced Artifact XP packs, which, by the way, I think it was actually probably for the weekend. Was it for the weekend? Yeah. Did I log in that weekend? I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, they gave away an XP pack if you logged in before August 26th. So I'm pretty sure I logged in. I got mine. So the Artifact XP packs are new permanent items on the marketplace. Okay, permanent items, and there's 2 versions. The Reinforced Artifact XP pack. Okay, it gives 12,500 Artifact XP, and it costs 200 Daybreak / Marketplace cash, or 180 if you remember. The Perfected Artifact XP pack gives you 75,000 Artifact XP, and it costs 1,000 Daybreak / Marketplace cash, or costs 900. Costs 900 if you're a member. So, yay! Yay! Am I shocked that we have XP packs on the marketplace? I'm not shocked. I'm not. I'm just disappointed. I'm just disappointed. Because as DST said in chat, it really always comes down to time versus money. In subscription-based only MMOs, you don't really have that. I mean, you have time. You just have a subscription and everything's really handed to you. You just have to have the time to run everything to get your stuff. There's not really a marketplace that will allow you to boost your gains of anything in the game. You have these kinds of time versus money arguments in free-to-play games. And in anything that you do as an adult, and even as a young adult, it's always going to come down to time versus money. That's the real-world aspect. But, of course, in our video games and in our entertainment, we really don't want to kind of see that kind of argument blown up in our face. We don't want to be reminded that we are an adult. Of course, as I look on the marketplace and figure out I can't buy anything because of my adult real-life bank account, thanks for the slap in the face. Thanks. It's great. No, I am not pro XP pack. I am not. I actually need to pull up because I actually did a breakdown when I did the news article for it. Sorry. Newsies. Actually, did I post it in the artifact guide? And scroll down to the marketplace section. Here it is. Yeah. Actually, no. No, I did not. Let me go to my news section. Sorry, guys. One sec. Witching hour, server time, more artifact uptakes. Let's go to the XP pack. Yes. Okay. So, let me see if I did this correctly, because I'm pretty sure I broke this down. Because one of them is supposed to get you... okay, apparently I only did the one. So I didn't actually do how much the reinforced artifact one did. I think it gets you to it gets you to above rank 40, if memory serves. It gets you to rank 40 a little bit before you get to rank 60. The perfected gets you to rank 80 or past rank 80 easily, because with rank 80 you only need 39. You basically need 40,000 XP to get to rank 80. That's the mark, and so everything else gets you basically pretty close to the rank 100. There's no car giveaway. I'm not doing. There's no car giveaway. Then time beats money. Thanks, Zeus. So yeah. So at rank 80, you just need 40,000 experience to get to rank 80. Okay, and that you could either spend 800 Daybreak cash to get 4 reinforced artifacts. You only need to buy 4 to get them. So you're looking at 800 or $8. We'll go with that, $8 to do it. And or you can just get the perfected for an extra 2, and you actually get more XP from getting the perfected than you would from doing this one. So you do get a little extra artifact XP from buying the perfected against from buying 5 reinforced. So there's a little bit extra there. But it's they took out the long grind. That's exactly what they did. Now, of course, we could have also said they took out the long. No, I can't. You can't even say they took the long grind out when they put the catalysts onto the marketplace, because those are just breakthroughs. Those are things that you had to get past, which you could still farm in game and get them. But those are only certain times. The nth metal is what you need for the actual long grind, because you have to keep feeding the artifact in to get it leveled up. And then the catalyst came about every once in a while. The artifacts on the marketplace now, the developers, I'm pretty sure, have done this with well intentions. Like, oh, of course, oh, the developers are greedy. Developers are a fucking business. Shut the fuck up with the greed. Just shut it up. I mean, for God's sakes. I will give you greed on a company when McDonald's wants to charge me 25 cents for an extra packet of ketchup. There. That's greed. That's some greed. But at the same time, it is a supply and demand. You want the extra ketchup, don't you, fatty? You know you do, and you're gonna buy it. Why? Because you're hungry and you need that condiment. Gazillion that's some greed. They definitely had greed, because they were just. I never agreed with Marvel Heroes. Honestly, it was Marvel, but Diablo. If I want to play Diablo, I'll play Diablo. I don't want to play it with Marvel Heroes. It's still kind of weird. But it's a business. You can agree and you can disagree. That's where we can stand. We can agree and disagree. But at the same time, it's a business. It's here to make money. Will it make money? Yes. Did people buy the XP packs? I am pretty darn sure they fucking did. And do I hate them for it? No. It's their money. Do what you want. I am not your accountant. You're not my accountant. Don't shame me because I can spend money on things. What I will disagree with is if developers put it on the marketplace, because they didn't need. Well, I'm not gonna say they didn't need to, because for God's sakes, if I had disposable income, I would probably be like, fuck it, I don't care about the artifact XP anymore. It's a long grind. Instead of actually increasing the nth metal amount, or at least even the drops as much as possible. Yeah, well, here's an XP pack you could buy instead. Like, all right, well, choices. You can have the choice to buy an XP pack or a choice for grinding, which again, it's time versus money. Now, of course, players can go with the, is it pay to win? Is it pay to win? The problem is, nobody can agree what pay to win is. Everyone has their picky, pointy little excuses and definitions on what pay to win is. And so yes, everything is fucking pay to win. My World of Warcraft subscription, guess what? It's pay to win. Any MMO you pay money into producing into the game, it's pay to win. No, my sub isn't pay to win. Can you access the game without buying money for it? Can you play the game without spending money? Well, it's pay to win under your circumstances. The definition that I even try to push to people against is pay to win is there is an item on the marketplace that you can only get from the marketplace that will make you better than the person that you're standing next to. The only item that's on the marketplace that fits that, Soda Cola Ultimates. That's the only item. And even then, it kind of gets trickled down because you can get them from, what is it? You can get them from the time capsules. And you can just run the in-game stuff to open a time capsule and get a Soda Cola Ultimate. That kind of hurt the ability there. Seal of completions are not pay to win. Honestly, they are an item that you can choose to get. It's not an item that's needed, you know? Now, true, it definitely helps a fuck ton. Because, Jesus Christ, a 10%? Really? 10% breakthrough chance? Kill me. Kill me. But I don't see Seal of Completions pay to win. Because I can live without it. And always, if there was no other way, and this is another thing, if we did not have the compound omegas from Promethean lockboxes, if we didn't have I just said it, the compound omegas. The compound omegas give a 5% increase to stats. If we didn't have the compound omegas, and we only had the Soda Cola Ultimates, they give the 1% increase to stats. If we only had a Soda Cola Ultimate, and you could only get them from the marketplace. You couldn't get them in-game. You couldn't get them from the time capsules. You can only get it from you're spending real money on a Soda Cola Ultimate from the marketplace to use in-game. That's pay to win. That's pay to win. Can I survive without a Soda Cola Ultimate? I can, but that's a stat increase. I'm looking at stat increases. That, to me, is pay to win. Seal of completions, to you they're pay to win. To others they can be pay to win. To me, they're not. I don't have to use it. I can go another route. But this is also another reason why I've always said, because yeah, I am definitely wanting seal of completions dropping in game. That's my thing. I want them to drop in game. Also notice that they had normal seal drops in the time capsules now. I haven't found completions. That was another thing. The LexCore bot. LexCore bot. Perfect example. Pay to win. That's a pay to win item. And the thing about it is, it's also just a starter pack, you know? It's basically there just to, it's like, hey, this is like $8. You get a cool little pet, and you get some starter items to help you out play the game. It's like, cool deal. I don't even know what that super minor buff for the LexCore bot is, but I mean, the bot can be pay to win. If it's given a stat buff, it's pay to win. The best example you could always give it to would be if there was a piece of gear, if there was a gear set on the marketplace. Like, hey, you want a little, like, Batman, like his tights and everything? Buy this gear. It's scalable. It'll give you some stats. And those stats could either be comparable, or better than what's in game. Then it's pay to win. That's pay to win to me. The Artifact XP pack, in a sense, and this is what kills me with Daybreak and DCUO. Like, they skirt it. They skirt it all the time. They skirt it so well, because you can always have to say in your mind, do I need the XP pack? No. I can grind. Alright, time versus money. I can go with that. The way that XP pack would be pure pay to win is if, oh, Nith medals don't drop anymore. The XP items, they don't drop anymore. You can only get the XP items for your artifact from these XP packs. Only on the marketplace. Then they're pay to win. And then, holy shit, like, we were breaking that shit. 5% defense at level 1 through 29 and 30 plus is 2% power. Huh. I mean, it's a little. It's a little bit. Not bad. But no, and this is, again, this is also how the community sees it. This is how they see it. They do the long grind. They wait for those bonus, for that double artifact XP weekend. And then we throw in these XP packs. You're going to have a lot of players, which again, if it's by design, touche, congratulations, it's working. You guys got funded. You guys got to eat. I can't blame you. You got to eat. I'm saying, I'm voicing my opinion. I don't like it. Will I buy money for it? Probably. If I had disposable income, but I have to use my disposable income. But that's what I do for the game. Most of it actually goes to the time capsules, not going to lie. I mean, you guys deserve some giveaways, right? Right. So, you give these XP packs, and now the community doesn't see the long grind anymore. That they hate it, that they loathe. They don't see it. They're going to see it, oh man, another Nith medal. I got this. Hey man, you heard about what's on the marketplace? What's on the marketplace? XP packs? I'm not going to farm anymore. They're just going to shell out for the XP packs and skip all the grinding, skip the long grind that you told us so many times. They're going to skip it, go straight into the XP pack. And then, of course, players are going to go, well, how'd you get it so fast? Oh, wait, you paid to win. Like, I paid because I didn't want to grind anymore. I wanted to do more than what I wanted to do. And again, it always comes down to time versus money. And I can tell you now, there will be no agreement against that argument. There will be no one agreeing. Well, I mean, they'll agree with individually, but across the board, no. They're not going to agree. My thing is, and again, I look at the artifact system at World of Warcraft. Okay, that's where the artifact system I look at, because that was my first introduction to it. Then it came a DCUO. I'm like, oh yeah, I like it, and wow, let's do it here. And I do like it here. I just don't like how long it's taken me, you know? And that's why, as a player, and I think my community as well, as a player, I'm just going with rank 80, and I'm fucking done. I'm not going to stress myself out for no reason at all to get to 120, 180, or sorry, 160, all this stuff. Why I keep going with 180? It's not even that fucking high. I'm not going that high anymore. I don't care about those extra 2 buffs. Now, true, with my life water, I can res myself every 12 hours. Do I want to res myself every 1 hour? You goddamn right I do. But I guess I'll wait for double artifact XP weekends. Wonder if there'll be a price drop for XP packs when we get to rank 200 and get a new 1000 DB item. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. I mean, that's kind of just, these two might be the only one, or they might have another one in the pocket if they have more ranks coming. I don't know. But this, I mean, I'm just sticking with rank 80, and there's no reason. And I want to give this to you guys as well. Don't stress over getting higher. If you want, if you want to get higher, do it. Go for it. Go for the goal, brother and sister and people. But if you're getting tired of the grind and you're seeing yourself stressed about it, stop. Wait a minute. Come on back. And just stop at rank 80. If you get higher, go for it. Go for the goal, brother, sister, people. But just be chill at rank 80 and be okay. If you're looking to be the top dog, dollar amount, be the be-all, end-all, rank 60 everything, then you can either grind in game or you could drop some dollars. But understand that you put that on yourself to be the be-all, end-all. No content in-game requires any of that of rank 80 or of rank 100 plus. The game doesn't require it. You can do everything at rank 80 and you're solid. And that's also another thing I have with the artifacts, is because the meta with these are so different. These artifacts don't surround anything with content. The augments do. We clearly see that with the new augment system, and can't wait for the new episode to see how that works out. But artifacts are not something that is content specific. It's character specific. It's player specific. So in my eyes, I want my artifacts to be surrounded by content, because that gives me where I need to be with my artifact. And so I'm treating artifacts just like I'm treating my skill points. I'll get there. I'll get there. And is it a sucky feeling to have? Kinda. I should definitely be more enthralled, more involved with my MMO. But Jesus Christ, that fucking grind is hell. I mean, it's a year. Shit. I mean, I play the game almost every day for about 4 hours if I can. And like, shit, dude, it's a long grind. After a year, we're at 160. And now and my highest one's at 120. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to do it. I just don't. Taking a year, not even at max level? Dude. Like, that, to me, is wrong. Wrong. To get to, I mean, that is even a trial, an experiment I don't even have time to do. Got your server rank 8? Yeah, man, my server's at rank 7. And I wanted at rank 8, but then I look at the stats and I'm like, I'm okay at 5%. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. I need 18,000 experience to get to rank 8. No lie, I looked at that number, I'm like, that's a fucking struggle. That's not gonna happen. I am struggling at 18,000, and I probably have maybe 5,000 experience on my person, and I'm like, that's a fucking struggle, and I don't want to do that. I'm out. So, I mean, will I use some of my time capsule money to get the RFED XP? To get the perfected for 75,000? So I can go straight to rank 80? Probably. But as other players in the community have said as well, the artifact system is not alt friendly. I mean, guys, it's not even main character friendly, okay? It's not. It is not main character alt friendly. It's no character friendly at all. Because again, it's the long grind. Unless you can drop some dollars. Drop some dollars. And if you're that person, congratulations. I'm not judging you. More power to you. You can spend your money as much as you want. Spending money in this game shows that you are supporting this game. And if you don't want to support it, don't fucking play it. If you're playing it and you're hating it, you're a masochist. And you only have yourself to blame. Only yourself. Like, I want players to enjoy their playtime when they play. That's why I play the game and I enjoy it. And Kneebear, the game is dead. Sadly enough, you're wrong. Because clearly the game is going, because it's still fucking here, bruh. It's still here. And I don't like to focus on the negative a lot, because everyone else can talk about the negative, but we don't talk about the positive. So the positive of this artifact in the marketplace is the fact that it's there. That's the positive. That you have the choice. The choice. And that's what free-to-play games do, is you can play the game, or you have the choice to spend some money. Thanks. That choice wasn't here before. It is now. I might not agree with it, but at least I know it's there, and it might take away from time capsules. The game is not empty. It might be empty on your face, but oh yeah, if you're on Xbox, it's pretty fucking empty. If you're on EU, it's kind of empty. If you're on Villain, it's kind of empty. But if you're on Hero, hey, we got players. We got players. But also remember that when you're logging into the game, you're in a different phase than other players. So, I mean, and people go with like, LFG's not moving like it's supposed to. It's like, well, it's LFG. People might not be using LFG. Maybe it might be part of a league. It might be different variables. But saying the game is dead, you know what? DCUO is just as dead as Star Trek Online, Star Wars: The Old Republic, World of Warcraft. It's just as dead. Okay, Villain, yeah, Villain's kind of, yeah. Sorry. Is that how you say it, DST? Say sorry? Is that how you... Pretty sure that's Canadian. Yeah. Oh, yeah, PvP is dead. PvP, dead. I can go with that. And the developers have already said they're not touching that shit. So, but, so, with the Artifact XP pack here, there was also an update to the starter pack, which that I did make sure I put into the Artifact into the guide. I did put that in there because this is to me, this makes it a little bit more bang for the buck. Okay, so where is it? Oh, there were also some other changes as well. I'm pretty sure it's in the patch notes. I think PvP is the same thing over and over and over. PvP is the same thing over and over. I mean, that's... I mean, I'm not seeing how that's better. And I'm pretty sure video games at this point is just like Hollywood. It's just a remake with a different skin. You know? Can't really break the mold too much in gaming or even in Hollywood, sadly. We need you, M. Night Shyamalan. We need you. You're so smart. So there was an update to the Artifact Starter Pack, okay? And sadly, actually, if I'm going to talk about it, we're going to pull it up. Haha! Artifacts. I know I didn't put the menu in yet. I do apologize about that. Okay, here it is. So, I know, it's really wet, you guys. So the Artifact Starter Pack is still at 1800 Daybreak, you know, Marketplace Cash, or 1620 if you're a member. It's still the same price. And now, with this, the Artifact Cache now contains 40,000 experience. 40,000 experience worth of Nth Metal, and the catalyst needed to reach rank 80. What is that? The Elder Scrolls Online is everything you have, something different, not a fucking remake. No, Elder Scrolls is just like every other MMO. It's like, what do? You level up. What else do? You get gear. What else do? You defeat bosses. What else do? We have housing. You want a house? Okay. Thanks. To be fair, Elder Scrolls is a pretty fun game, but I never enjoyed the lore for Elder Scrolls, so it's like just took it to the wayside. Yeah, it's basically Skyrim Online. PvP and Elder Scrolls Online is fucking good. I mean, PvP in World of Warcraft is good too. But of course, saying something is good is relative. It's all about the experience. So, I mean, people love the PvP in DCUO. I hated it. people love the world. I like the world, the PvP in World of Warcraft, but people hated it. So you know, it's we don't need a DCO2 because DCO2 already came and gone. We're in DCUO what 32? We're in DCO 30, 31, 32, 32. Just because Destiny does a Destiny 1 and a Destiny 2, that's how they market it. That's how they brand it. That is not how MMOs do it. So I'll give it that. Destiny's trying to break the mold there. But they're also trying to break the mold in the fact that they sell disc games. You know, like old people, you know? I don't know what my buddy said about Overlord. I don't know what Overlord is. I don't know. So back to this. Artifact Starter Pack is 40,000 experience, and you get the catalyst needed to rank 80. So again, you only need 40,000 to get to rank 80. So now the Starter Pack is going to give you an instant rank 1. Instant rank 1. Awesome. It also gives you a Nithmel detector, so you can use it to get some extra Nithmel while you're playing. But again, this cache gives you a one-time choice between the following artifacts, you know, from the relics and from the antimatter artifacts. But if a player owns all of them, then they'll just receive a Nithmel detector. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Might have to reword it probably. And at the same time, if you already own one of them, you will not be able to choose one from that cache. So and technically I couldn't see into the future, but if you're needing an artifact, and this is serious, if you need a new artifact for your third slot, or even for your first or second, if you have the $18 or $16.20, if you have the money and you want to get the Artifact Starter Pack, I will 100% endorse that when it comes to all of it. Your last message? I see this. We need Spill back. Jens was okay, but I mean, Spill also came into a different time of the game as well, and SJ is, in my eyes, doing a fantastic job. But so the Artifact Starter Pack gives you the instant rank 80. You know, as I've said earlier, at this point, as we are in rank 160, the rank 80 should be a snap to get to while you're playing. Now we have a starter pack that you can get that will get you to rank 80. That's cool. That is cool. But there should be the in-game equivalent as well. You know? You know. Oh, it's not too soon. The Avengers are dead. Or, you know, living in the Soul Stone. You know, one of those things. But there should be the in-game equivalent that the rank 80, to get to rank 80, should be fast. It should be fast. Now, and again, I'm going by the artifact system that is in World of Warcraft. And even that artifact system, it was tuned to the content for Legion for 2 years. It was tuned to that content. And yeah, those numbers got like extraordinarily high. Like, we were like in billion numbers of XP with our artifacts. Luckily, they did change it for Battle for Azeroth now, which is still using an artifact system, but kind of self-contained a little better, which is working out pretty well. So it's not pay to win. So the artifact system here, in my eyes, it should be based off of literally months of playing. It should be months. It shouldn't, and again, I'm not the ideal player because I have taken some time. I haven't played the game in a while. I play 4 hours at a time when I can, so I might not be the end-all of it, a perfect example of it. But I mean, we're now a year in, and I do have 2 rank 80. Well, I have a couple of other artifacts I spent time on, but it's It literally is. I have my highest ones at 120. That's my highest artifact. We are now coming into the year anniversary. The artifacts have put in. I should have at least much more 160 artifacts, you know? We should have much more. Players should have much more. It's just, alts should have much more. The ninth medal needs to be higher. And I don't know if you need to make that meme or anything. How that guy go? The ninth medal should be much higher. But I mean, for a person who's going to start out, and if you have a disposable, and that's what, and I want to make sure I say this. That's why I'm saying if. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying if you're going to have, if you have disposable income, get the artifact starter pack. If you don't, respect, just understand you're going to grind, and the alternative would be getting, it's like, all right, well, if you don't want to spend $1,800, if you don't want to spend $18, I'm okay. It's okay. But if you want, you can go over here and spend 10 and still get the XP needed to get to rank 80. And at that point, you just need to get to Kylus. Because I'm going to make sure I point that as well, is these XP packs here, these do not have catalysts. These are only XP. So when you use this item and jump up, and it's like, oh, you're going to get up to rank 80, you're going to stop. It's going to stop you because you need, it's like, oh, hey, you need to get these catalysts before you can get through. And yeah, you're still going to have to go through that shitty breakthrough as well to get through it. Ugh. Ugh. If I could, I would definitely probably spend... I would probably spend the... Actually, that would probably actually be not bad. I did actually look at the price because when... Because you have the starter pack. This is just to get to rank 80, okay? Only to rank 80. $18 gets you to rank 80. And it comes with the XP, and it comes with the catalyst, okay? If you do it outside of the starter pack, how much would that be? You would have to buy $10 for the perfected, okay? Which, by the way, gets you more experience. Oh, actually, I can look that up because I have the prices right here. So, let's, Arwen, I'm sorry, but here comes some maths. You know, I'll even do it here so we can visually see it so y'all can see how badly, oh my god, it's so big. That's what she always says. So let's see this. So we'll put 10, okay? $10. That's for the XP. This is only get to rank 80, okay? We got $10. The prices here, and we're going to go with non-members, by the way. Non-members. I feel like that's the rank 20. Is that rank 20 is still 67? Is it still 67, guys? If anyone's in game able to see, I don't know. So I'm just gonna go with what's this. She did, but Twitch blocked us from us. Oh, Vagenda. So we'll add, that's $6.70. So we'll add the. No, it's actually just 67.6. That's 67 cents. That's all it is. That's literally all it is for that. So okay, and then rank 400 or rank 40. Sorry, that's gonna be what, $1. Then $2 for the rank 60, and then for the rank 80, it's gonna be $3. Rank 400. At that point, it's like, just kill me. I'm done with the game. I can't do that. So, hey, Elite. So, if you're looking at for a marketplace standpoint, this artifact starter pack, you choose which artifact you want out of the 8, and it gets you to rank 80 and all the marketplace, okay? If you do it, if you don't get the artifact starter pack, you have to get the artifact. And this actually works for any artifact. Just get the artifact in game. which is now if you yeah, so you get 1 free artifact from completing the artifact mission. So you get to choose that. That gets you a free rank 20 to begin with. And so if you want to go buy another one for 25 marks of victory, it's only going to cost you $16. $16.67 just to get to rank 80 plus, and at that point you just buy the catalyst. So you save a little bit of, so you save a little less than $2. Save less than $2 if you just buy everything individually instead of buying the artifact starter kit. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. If you are a penny pincher and you want to save less than $2, go for it. And at the same time, again, that $10 gets you 75,000 experience. That's true. Oh, very true, DST. That's true. I'm not even counting. You know what? Let's count that. Let's count that. $1.33. Thank you, Seuss. Let's count the seals in this, okay? So let's I'm gonna play it safe. Did I not put this? I don't think I put the seals in, guys. Oh, there they are. There they are. There we go. We'll play it safe. And we're going to add a seal of preservation pack. Because you get 4 for 200. So we're going to add $2. So we'll add $2. So it's $18.67. So you pay an extra 67 cents. Because you spent $2 more to get the Seal of Preservation pack, which gives you 4 Seals of Preservation. So that protects your catalysts. Okay, it protects them. And the breakthrough chances are right here. At rank 80, you have an 80% chance. So there might be, so you could risk it. I mean, you probably find that risk right there at rank 80. You find that risk. You can risk it if you want. So, let me see here. I guess it depends if you have all the artifacts or want to get a 25 Mark of Victory artifact for $1.33. Yeah, kind of, basically. But I mean, yeah. So we did a little math. I'm sorry, Arwen. I'm sorry. But again, I added an extra $2 just so you could get some Seal of Preservations to protect yourself. And you know that also works for the artifact starter kit as well. That starter pack. You might have the catalysts. You might get the experience, but those catalysts, they still fall under their percentage of success as well. It's not going to be an instant to rank 80. They could fail. And if that fails at 90%, that is some bad RNG, brother. Wow. Failing at 80%, that can happen. That can happen. But that gives you a little insight there. Okay, so if you want to go the marketplace route, just understand what you're paying. You could pay $16 to $18 if you don't buy the artifact pack. Failed 6 times to get my soda to 8. I think I failed maybe 1 time. I shouldn't be. That's a humble brag. It's a humble brag. But everyone knows RNG blesses me, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give it back, Bat Mike. Give it back. You heard me. So, Artifact XP packs are on the marketplace. I have to stress to you guys, it's not a need. It's not a must. It is a choice. But as I say that, dear fucking God, at this point, I'm ready just to drop the money. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Laura failed 8 times in a row. If I win, I get my. If I win, keep the IC tile. I want my RNG back. But yeah. But if you're looking for any information, please head over to the DCUO source wall. We have our database section. It's updating as we can, very slowly. It's a small team. Now, please understand as well, I am completely against breakthrough to this percentage of success. Completely against it. Like, if I'm playing it and leveling it, if this percentage of success is horrible, it should have never been part of the system. It should just be you spend your time farming it. You shouldn't have to, okay, I can do this. You're basically defusing a bomb, right? I mean, you're trying to choose, like, what, like, if you're going to cut the right wire, and you're sweating it out, and you cut it, and it fails, it blows up in your face, and then you go back to school with half a face, and, like, I gotta do this all over again. I gotta do this all over again. I can do it. I can farm again. I can learn. And then you're back to that same position. It's like, I only have so much face left. Oh, God. Seriously, to me, the seals of preservation and the seals of completion, that's a nickel and dime. That is a complete nickel and dime. And once you get to this 60%, to when you're like about to get to rank 100, get your fucking seals of preservation. When you get to rank 120, completions. When you run out of face, you're just basically dead. I mean, it's basically it. It's horrible. It is really horrible to me. And I really don't like it. I just don't. But there it is in a nutshell. I don't think those percentages are going away anytime soon. But I mean, once you get to rank 100 completions, and I mean, I'm still lucky that I still have my seals of preservation. Like, I think I have like an 8 stack, and I think I have maybe 6 left because I've been very lucky. But it's just, that's another thing. It's like, I'm afraid to go higher because I'm afraid to fail. Like, I don't want to do this. Yeah. No face at all. It's like, how is Miz still going? Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Like, he should be dead. I mean, that's hey, comic fan, how's it going? But that's basically it. It's like, I don't want to go higher because I'm afraid to fail. Because I worked all this time to get these catalysts, and only to have it fail in my face. It's like, well, I guess I gotta go grind again. And you shouldn't have to. It should, and again, that's the difference between a sub base and a free to play game. Because a free to play game, not to say they don't. I'm saying nickel and dime because the truth be told, it is nickel and dime to me. But to be fair, I mean, they have the option there. It's like, that's cool, it's an option, but still, it doesn't need to be. You shouldn't have to put this kind of success rate in a free-to-play game. And that's where it kind of hurts the image, the face of the developers in the player's eyes. When you have a success rate like this, and it's like, well, why is this here? It's like, oh, well, if you want this to go through, you can go with these seals. It's like, why the fuck would I do that? It's like, that's nickel and dime to me. Complete nickel and dime. As someone says, if you don't die, you're not learning. It's true. But to be fair, that's also, to me, that's content. That's not this extra shit. I'm not. And now that they made the catalyst much more easier, thank you, but it still hurts when you see that fail, and you gotta go. But I just spent 200 marks of victory. I gotta farm another 200 to get back to this. 5 marks of victory. Did it lower? Was it always 10? It was always 10. Did it lower to 5? Did it lower to 5 when this came out? Oh, it should be 5. Oh, calm down. So next that they announced, and I know there's a lot of people excited for this. The movement styles. We have styles directly in the marketplace. That's right. I'm pretty psyched about it too. So we have now these new movement specific, these movement styles. And there's only 2 of them so far. There's light stream and smoke. So this is light stream and this is smoke screen. Okay. This is it. So it comes in 3 colors right now for each of them. So it comes green, yellow, red for light stream. You know why. And then white, blue, and orange for smoke screen. This is what they kind of look like. And they come in each color for all 4 of the movement modes. Okay? So I mean, you got acrobatics here. See some skimming. See some super speed. For the smoke screen, some flying, some acrobatics, and some super speed. Actually, super speed with the fire actually seems pretty cool, right? It's like, I'm burning rubber! DST, go sit in the corner. Just go in the corner. Just go over there. And these on the marketplace cost 1,000 Daybreak cash / marketplace cash, or 900 if you're a member. And this is each. So it's 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. If you want all 3 of the colors, you're going to be dropping some major money. But these are purely cosmetic. Players have been saying, we want cosmetics in the marketplace. They should be cosmetics. All cosmetics. Well, we have it. These cosmetics are too high. These are too much. No, it's too much. No, I'm not paying it. But you wanted this, Mike. Not at that price, but you wanted this. You said you would pay the $10 or $20 for Phoenix material on the marketplace. Yeah, but that's an if. And even when you put that for the price, I'm still going to disagree. Because I can. Because I'm a forum. People will complain. Clear beer cosmetics. Oh, soon. Let's understand this. If this was a 1,000 Daybreak, and 1,000 Daybreak marketplace cash is $10. I'm just gonna go with $10. If the green light stream was $10, and it was green light stream, by the way, okay, $10. If it was green light stream, $10 for acrobatics, and that's it, I would be disagreeing. No, $10 is too much. But when you buy the green light stream, or even better yet, if it was only just a character bound, like, oh, for only character 1, it will be green light stream. You have to choose what your movement mode is, and it's only character bound. Then, like, oh, too much. $10 is way too much for that shit. No. But for $10, you get the green light stream. You get that color. You get that movement style color for all 4 of the movement modes. And it's a count bound. It's a one-time purchase of $10. Calm the fuck down, people. Calm it down. And you know what? I completely agree. People have their, like, oh, no, I would pay $5 for this. I would pay 5, not 10, 9. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, princess, it's too much. That's your voice. You speak it. Prove it. That's cool. Understand, I'm an internet personality, and I call no wrong. It's not too much. It might, I mean, and again, every person's opinion is very valuable. I can't tell you to spend your money, but in my opinion, as a counter argument, it is not too much. It is a perfect price point. They could have gone higher. Remember that. Remember that. With everything in commerce, they could have gone higher. I was at the convention. I was at my friend's booth. And true story, she had the pop figure of the Tiger Zord. All right? She had the Tiger Zord pop figure. You know, White Ranger. She priced it at $40. She priced it at $40. And I went, ooh, for $40, you say? She goes, yeah, Mike, I wasn't really sure if I should put it at 40. I tried to go with how Jeff had the other pops of that size, and he had 40. I'm like, go 50. It's enticing at 40. I would pay for 40, but I will also pay 50. Go 50. She put 50, and I was standing there looking at other figures, and dude went, Tiger Zord, 50? Here you go, ma'am. And I'm like, and he walked away. We looked at each other and just, yeah, that happened. In commerce, they could always go higher. Supply and demand, they could always go higher. But these are account-bound styles. This color goes across all 4 movements. So when you're in acrobatics and you're with the green light stream and you go, oh man, I want to go skimming. You go skimming, guess what? The green light stream is still going to be there. You hop on an alt, and that alt has super speed. Oh, wait. I don't have the green light stream for super speed. Boom, baby. Go to redeem. It's right there. It's account bound. A $10 item for account bound. $9 if you're a member, by the way. Become a member. A $10 item that's account bound is a good price. If it was not account bound, then if it was still priced at $10, I would be in agreement. It's like, shut this shit down. No way. $5 max. $5 max. And if you are a person who wants all of these, $60. It's $60. If you are a member, remember, we get our 500 for free. Our 500, wait 2 months. You can get one for free. You just wait 2 months with your subscription. And it's like, oh, I can wait. You waited 2 months. Like, hey, reward. Yay. Yay. Also think about this as on the other side as well. And I agree with Fatal Star on the forums. We agree a lot. 80% of the time. He's a good cat. Or is he a cat? I'm going to go with it. Think about it this way. What's the alternative that we will have seen these styles? It would have been in the market. It would have been a time capsule, wouldn't it? And what would have happened during those time capsules? These styles are most likely to be either part of a collection, or it would have been pretty cool if it was actually like the hairstyles, like a bonus item, you know. Like green light stream, acrobatics, like, oh shucks, I didn't get super speed because I'm super speed. And you trade it, get it on the broker. But it could have been part of a time capsule. And not only could you have been spending $10 to hopefully cross your fingers, pray to RNGs as virgin sacrifice, get it into a drop, but you could be possibly paying more than $10 to see this item. So, 10 straight dollars out of the marketplace, or possibly $10 more, or even so, you could probably go, oh yeah, but if it was in a time capsule, I can just go to the broker. You could go to the broker, and you could possibly see $5 million cash, $2 million cash. And players already complain enough about the broker prices as it is. They're going to skyrocket those prices up. So, $10 for an account-bound item on the marketplace? Solid. Sold. And you're damn right, I am going to get that red light stream. And I'm definitely going to get that orange smoke screen and that white smoke screen. Actually, fuck it. You know me. I'm going to get it all. Not all at once, though, by the way. That's way too much. Way too much. What was it today, buddy? I didn't get a message on Facebook about it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, magician. Yeah, happy birthday. Tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I might not be. I might be streaming World of Warcraft tomorrow with my cousins. So we might be streaming then. You keep saying nope, and every time I see nope like that, it's like Nerd of Prey. It's Nerd of Prey. Happy early birthday! Yay! It's Rain's birthday today. Yay, Rain! Chicken soup cake hug to Rain. Or is it that you only get the soup hugs? Holy shit, she's a teenager. Oh my god, Vagenda. Oh, girl. No, you're done. No, you're... nope. I could have been on my way to Canada. Like, I'm going to go visit Vagenda. It's like, oh, what's this? It's Rain's birthday? Oh, that's cool. Happy birthday. She's 13. We're going. Nope, I'm not going. Not happening. If I give you 1 million in-game cash, I'll play DCUO again. I'm not paying you to play it. I gotta keep my millions. All 4 of them. It's like, not happening. But those are the marketplace styles. These are pretty cool. These are really awesome. And the developers have already said that they do have more colors coming down the line. At this point, and I'm going to join in with Tropical Skittles from Twitch and on Twitch and on the forums. We need a rainbow. All right, we need, Magician, we need a rainbow movement. All right, we need this. That's why that's why I want for my super speed. I want my rainbow. That's all we need, right? Bring it on. Bring it on. All right, and last but not least, it happened yesterday, which is part of August. It was part of it. So this is where it gets cool. So the fall seasonal event has come onto test server. So this is all on test server. Adam GSB, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crash. Welcome to the podcast. The fall seasonal, which is the witching hour, has come to test server. The Mevs on Twitter has already stated that the witching hour will be launching on October 1st. Okay, it will be launching on October 1st. The witching hour does bring out some new feats. It brings us new styles and also new base items. So there is known issues on the test server right now, mainly with the bonnet head style, and also with the scaling gear. They're working on that. But also on test server comes with Game Update 87, which, as we remember, 2018 is the year of quality of life. It's the quality of life year, guys. With the quality of life year, tactical mod boxes. The process of getting tactical mods has been streamlined. Tactical mod boxes are now available in the base dispenser, as we all know, and each box offers you a choice of the existing mods based for damn it, Meps. Each box offers you a choice of the existing mods based your power set. The available boxes change based on how far you've upgraded tactical mods in your mainframe, which I'm pretty sure on my test server I gotta update that. Also, scaling gearboxes. New scaling gearboxes will randomly drop for players in instances if they are within CR relevancy, from CR 30 to 160. Different sets of scaling gear can potentially drop within the same instance, but will always only drop a set within their CR relevancy of your character. Now, and also the scaling XP for leveling characters, not testable currently on PC test, okay? You will now be awarded XP for completing the daily missions in Titan's Tower event content. The XP awarded is based off of the content difficulty and your current character level. Completing event content in future episodes will likewise award XP. So what the scaling XP means, it's for leveling characters. So it's for characters who are level 5, or I'm sorry, level 10, because that's when you can enter the event stuff. It's for level 10 to 30. So the XP that's going to be given is going to vary. As it varies when you're well, it varies a little bit in content. So that's going to be something definitely to check out and actually see what XP or how much XP you give. I'm not sure if I'm going to really go numbers to numbers on this aspect, but the scaling XP for event content is great. It will help characters level their leveling characters get to level 30 much quicker. But here's the downside though. How will this affect the journal missions? So if I'm level 10 and I do all the Titans content as a example, just throwing it out there, and I get to like level 15, exaggeration probably, I get to level 15. All those level 10 missions are going to be kind of like getting towards green a little bit, and will those missions that at level 15, will they automatically just kick on? Or is it going to be an issue where, like how the villains sometimes get, where it's missing missions? You know? Now also understand that XP in event content, awesome, great. Get players to level 30 quicker. Scaling gear, awesome, great. But the issue again that I want to make sure I bring up to players, onto the players, if you're going to level characters and you're going to the event and you're getting an XP, you will miss out on feats if you skip the missions. Because remember, you get feats when you complete a storyline, when you complete the side missions. So that is going to be feats that you're going to be missing out on if you only focus on getting to level 30. Yes, you can go back and get them and complete them, but I highly recommend just focusing on making sure you complete those missions from the leveling, as well as when you're doing your Titan's Tower. I wouldn't even really put characters in the event content until level 30, to be honest. True, at level 10, you can like, oh man, I can play the newest episode, I can check out the new stuff. That's great, that's awesome. But one of my big issues that I really it's not really a big issue, it's just one of those, like, it pecks me in the back of the head. A level 10 only has like 2 abilities. That's all you got. You know, I mean, or like just only a handful. You don't have a lot of abilities to use in your loadout. So you're really struggling. And when you're running that event content, you're running it with higher level players. And those higher level players are sometimes not recognizing, and they will, what's the term, shit all over your backside because of how weak your DPS is. Because you're only using this small amount of abilities that's not really even a good rotation, you know? And again, that's a player thing that players need to calm the fuck down. But for me, I think allowing level 30 plus, you know, for event content. It's nice to see. It's nice to really get those leveling characters in, and I hope that this actually is more beneficial than it's going to be hurting the characters. But I'm definitely more on the side of the event content should unlock at level 30. So, but on that flip side, players at level 10, they're playing that event content. They see those treasure reward boxes. They want access to more of the episode. It's an enticement for them to become a member or to buy the episode. Damn, comic. I don't even know what you said. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at new players. For old players, yeah. I'm running my alt. Fuck that. I'm spinning replays. Unlock. Oh, look. Toy Man missions. Unlock. I ain't doing all that. Oh, you hit 294. Oh, dude. Miz, go for it, buddy. Get out there. Little guy. I am so condescending. I apologize. I was trying to say I don't like the event mission coming up when I hit level 10. It is kind of I guess I say a distraction, to say the least. Justin to hit 300. But it's nice that it's there, but I definitely think that it would be better in my eyes for level 30, because at level 30 you'll at least have a full rotation, you know? You have a full rotation, you have all your abilities, you can do a lot better and have a little bit more confidence for yourself. Okay, well, skill wise, it's the event. I mean, truth be told, like, I could close my eyes and literally just... Am I hitting it? I'm hitting it? Oh, it's done. Playing the event version, if you're playing the event version, expect to carry. Just expect to carry. It's, I mean, you get the minimalist of the encounter, of the mechanics, which event is fine. Literally, event to me can be that throwaway. I'm completely okay with it being the throwaway. I don't care. It's when it comes to normal, and then when it comes to elite, that's when I want my difficulty. The event, fuck it. Just let it go. I run the event, and I'm just like, I don't care what you do. Dude's running in circles. I'm like, fuck it. AFK, fuck it. Don't care. Like, it's whatever at this point. Like, well, I can't get mad at the event version, you know. I just that's just not worth the energy, you know. But the run the normal, and I see an AFK, like, what the fuck are you doing? You trying to AFK here? Nah, son. You're gone. You are gone. I am Jordy Nelson up here. Kick. At 25, the less level I will do. But that's my rambling. The scaling gear, Jacob was nice enough to test it. It does show up as an extra item to select when you play. So when you defeat the boss, you have this loot menu, you have your normal drops, but you also have a choice of the scaling gear, and you could choose that, and then you can go on about your day. Seuss! Touche! He is a wide receiver. Wait, who the fuck is my kicker? I should know my kicker. I don't know my kicker. I feel bad. You know what? Jordy's a farmer. Jordy is a top player. He can do whatever he wants. He can kick. He can kick if he wants to. just, you know, just make sure, like, you know, laces out. Yes, correct, comic fan. Which I think... watching and reading. But yeah, but that's it. That's it of August. This test server has some stuff, and yeah, I'm so pissed he's not part of Green Bay anymore. Like, fuck. Like, really? We got rid of Jordy Nelson? Like, fuck, dude. Who's Aaron gonna throw to? Who will Aaron throw to? Nobody. You're fucking up my team. But with that said, we got the test server. What about the Mac trade to the Bears? Who's the Mac? I don't know this nickname. And let's also understand, I don't follow football. I cheer on the Packers. That's all I got. Oakland, I don't even know who the fuck Oakland is. Oh, you're reading Alice. Oh, Alan. Yeah. Good swamp name. Oh, Batwoman's model, her new model is not on test yet either. That is true. I forgot what XP was supposed to do. I forgot what he was for. No, that's in-game. That's some random person. Oh, XP! I was doing the golden exobytes. That's why XP is there. He was my golden exobyte tester. I mean, it doesn't really matter what character I play. These are all kind of just, like, fuck it. I mean... Yeah, that's my word tune. I had to do something. It was funny. Who's Quantum? Captain Atom? Someone actually on the forums in the test server is like, where are the movement styles coming to the test server? I want it to be, if it wasn't for the forums, I would have said something much, much harsher to him. Hey, Super Dave, what's going on? Yeah, I'm okay with all this. I already have a controller, Ember? Oh, well, okay. What other feature would you like to see in the game before the end of the year? I mean, it's just basically updated UI stuff. I want a new mailbox, newer broker UI. Just, you know, just UI stuff. Where are the movement styles coming? Movement styles are already in game. They are on the marketplace. They are only on the marketplace. Only place you can get them, ladies and gentlemen. Only place. So do I have building up? So the building and power base is no longer in game at all. So, shit. Like if my character 110, it shows it. Oh yeah, yeah. So the leveling thing needs to happen. Yeah. That definitely needs to happen. Can you buy one and show us if it'll work on the Joker jetpack, acro gloves, and No, I don't have $10. Oh, apparently Captain P here. What? I don't even fucking care. Alright, so go to our PDE vendor. Just so I can get this. Just wanted to get some Spooky Bites and stuff. Spooky Bites maxes out to 250. Let's increase this a little bit. Come on, let's up it up. Let's up it. I mean, come on, now let's these needs to bump up a little bit. So I'm not going to be buying a lot, but we will take a look at the stuff and what I want to do. I mean, let me work on. I'm pretty sure this is on DPS gear, DPS stuff. Yeah, DPS. Loadouts. What's my quantum loadout? Shit, I should have actually chosen a different one. The marked bill is for the Riddle with Crime. The Riddle with Crime episode. That's what marked bills are for. That's their currency. Yeah, Distortion Wave was one. Destabilized. Yep. Ooh, no. Shit. I cannot remember. I cannot remember the CR for that one. I think, yeah, maybe, I think it was maybe 197. I think it was 197. Distortion Wave. Actually, I'm going to put that first. Just start on. Okay, good. Cool. Supercharge was going to be Oblivion. Wait, no. Temporal Vortex. Crap, what was my... Oh, this was my shield. I'll put Quantum Timing. That'll be fine. Something just for whatevers. Hand blasters. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm hybrid. Why would I use lift? Well, I'm going hybrid, and this is I'm actually, now I remember. I do remember. I put my weapon, my warp reality in. I didn't really like my loadout for yep. Now I remember. I remember it all. So I did put Gravity Well. Because it was Gravity Well clipped with warp reality into Time Bomb, and then anomaly and distortion wave back and forth, and I just, yep, cool. Flight. Stat points, hybrid. Oh. Sorry, I don't like to overpower myself, so. I'm only 30, so I just use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 36. I'll go from right up to 4. I'll do a tenner, and I will do 5. Don't question me, I'm weird like that. I'm crazy. Finger licking good. Okay. So, I'm going to look at the scaling gear real fast. So, let's go over to the 8th precinct first. Which, I'm now realizing that there's no game sound. Because I ain't hearing shit. It's so odd. I know I have sound on. Nope, I do not have sound on. Definitely muted the fuck out of this, right? May the odds be ever. That's never a good thing to say. Oh, Cyborg's new outfit? He got updated, son. T-pose. LS Nation, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crash. Oh, and his new cannon. Where'd she go? I definitely feel his cannon should have been the OP item for the episode, not Robin's boots. But you know, he's a Justice League member now, so you know, it's whatever. His knee, leg skin, ew. Popping feet left and right. Maybe I should have done Chinese theater that Jacob was using. It's probably more straightforward than having to wait for a Titan. Oh. Whoops. Feels bad. Jesus Christ, Cyborg, we get it. Damn, dude. Fucking spammer. Hey, y'all, yes? Oh, there's one more. We're on test server, just looking at some stuff. No one's coming. Hey, I don't need a feed in here. Fuck these ads. Bye, Cyborg. Have fun. You got this. Bye. I have the voice muted. Sorry. Well, we're just checking out the new scaling gear that's dropping with content now. Yeah, I can do that too. Heal me, Raven, like one of your French girls. Yeah, my main is Rage. Love Rage. It's all the rage. Ooh. Isn't that cool? There it is. Stop fighting her. You're done. You won. There you go. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. So the scaling gear is now part of the actual loot window. Nope. So you still have the choice of the other two items and, you know, Mark of Victory or base item, whichever drops under that normal third option. But now you have the option of the evolving gear, which is the gearing, the scaling gear. So if you, as an example, if you are not Bo and you already have this, you can either go for the Mark of Victory or the base item, or the actual scaling, the scaling gear to help you level up faster. We're going to choose that. I do love me some quantum controlling. Bias is bias B. I love quantum controlling. So as you can see that the scaling gear, which, by the way, we've needed scaling gear ever since scaling gear was introduced back in Tier 7, you know? Like, that has been just a great thing. And we wanted it retroactively done throughout the rest of the game. So, it most likely has gotten... It was a huge workload. So I guess now that the alternative is to just have this gear. Which works. It works out pretty well. So, we're going to go ahead and use these. And it should be Insectoid. And yes, you can choose either your support role or a DPS role. So it allows you to choose. We'll choose DPS, and it's already known that there's a bug showing the socket affinity bonus. That's a bug that's already known. It's going to be taken care of. So that got me to CR33. I'm on PC, but remember, PC and PlayStation 4 now play together. So, yay! Huh, that blue really makes that shit shine, doesn't it? Maybe it's just me. I'm shiny. So cool. So cute. So it is pretty nice to have the scaling gear. I thought the scaling gear would truly be like a bonus. Like you have your loot table and then like, oh, by the way, here's some scaling gear on top of it. To help players level up faster. But added to the loot table, I guess is fine for now. We'll have to really see how leveling players really work out. One of the things that I want to make sure people understand about it is it does have a max. So it does stop at CR 160, which is, I want to say, before Olympus. CR 160, yep. So it's actually a little bit beforehand. So it's basically from episodes 1 to 25? When is 25? 26 is, no, 1 through 26. 27 was Amazon Fury. Are they doing anything to remove the cap for free for free players because of the 30 CR. It was kind of pointless. In what regard? Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm a hero. Scaling gear is only for CR 30. So the scaling gear is only there for the 30 plus. So when you have access to your actual solos and all that stuff, the scaling gear is not going to drop in this basic tier 1. It's going to drop in, well, sorry, that's duos, my apologies. It's not going to drop in the general, in the basic leveling content. It's going to start when you're actually at level 30. And of course, as you continue to get gear higher and higher. Is that a Panthro someone actually did as a waste on test server? That belongs on live. But the scaling gear will also have different sets, which I can actually go to that forum thread. Scaling gear. So the scaling gear actually has different sets as Batuba, new developer, yay! As he explains here, so the gear set 1 is going to be CR 30 to 55. Number 2 is going to be 56 to 81. Gear set 3 will be 82 to 107. Number 4, 108 to 133. And then 5 will 134 to 160. The set that drops for you will be based on your character's maximum, the overall, CR. Multiple gear sets can drop off the same dungeon. So, while you are in CR relevancy in the dungeon. So, for example, the Alert High 2 Moon base, CR relevancy 43 to 64, will drop the gear set 1 and 2. Because it falls within the CR relevancy. Well, actually, truth be told, PlayStation 4 is actually a lot better graphically, because graphically. But so that's and again, of course, that's by the bosses. So the more bosses that there are, 3 bosses, you're going to have 3 chances to get leveling gear. And also remember as well that you still get scaling gear from your event content. So you have this new system in place to help you get your CR higher, and you still have your event content from the newest episodes. They will get new episode that will get you your CR higher as well. So this is very welcomed. I'm really interested to see, and again, 2018 quality of life and the vault. And the vault does have the little bit the scaling gear as well. So we have ways to get our alts past this hump that's in the lower episodes. And I'm pretty sure we discussed this before, like in Discord on a stream, because that was one of the big hindrances. Is in other games the XP is much lower, like in World of Warcraft recently. I think they lowered the experience needed from 100 to 110 from Legion, so you can get to Battle for Azeroth much faster. They streamlined that in the lower expansions as well. So it's much quicker to level up. And of course, we have heirloom gear in World of Warcraft. In this game, it's not really based off of experience. It's based off of the gear. So what we needed was gear to help us get through this stuff faster. And the answer, scaling gear. I'm pretty happy with it. I am very happy with it. Do you think we will ever get to CR 400? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. As content keeps coming out, New CR keeps coming out. Of course, they've lowered the CR. They've lowered it. It's not like an exponential, way with the difference between it, but it will definitely get there. But I mean, at the same time, CR 400 could possibly be at least end of next year. I mean, high numbers are going to be daunting. A player could go into World of Warcraft, start it out, and it's like, I'm level 1. All right, let's do it. Hey guys, I'm new here. What's the highest level for this game? Oh, it's 120. It's what? How long is that going to take? Guys, couple months. I want this done in weeks. Can I get done in weeks? Oh, calm the fuck down. Get your leveling done. Get the grinding, baby bitch. So, I'm not... when it comes to skip to 170, boop, that's right. You can use skip to 170. Even in World of Warcraft, it would basically be, it's like, well, I mean, you could skip to 100, 110. You can skip to that. Skip level B to 220. Possibly. The CR 170 is right. So, as you've noticed, like with this, it stops at 160. The skip to 170 is right there. Everything is stopping at the end of the monthly episodes. This whole new beginning starts with episode 27, Amazon Fury Part 3. That's our new beginning. That's the new structure. That's where everything kind of starts. So when a player wants to start playing the game, level 1 to 160 is kind of the old method. It's kind of the old, where the game now really begins at CR 170. At that 160 coming into Amazon Fury Part 3. That's where this new structure starts. If and big win, if they do another content restructure, which honestly at this point they shouldn't. This has actually been it's kept us engaged. We've enjoyed it. It's been great. Then they would have to make that be the new beginning. And that's where everything goes. Yeah, old and busted versus new hotness. Yeah, basically. Because, I mean, if you introduce a brand new character, like at the beginning of episode 15, where monthly episode starts, like monthly episodes from back here now that were done, it's like that was a fucking mess. When you were doing it, it was a mess, but it was a cognitive mess that a lot of smart players really got. The whole is like, oh, this is a rat race. It wasn't a fucking rat race. Episode 15 was content. It was actual relevant content until episode 18. Like, it lasted for 3 months, guys. It lasted for 3 months. Like, now, episode 16, no one's running episode 15 content anymore. Why? You still need it. It's still relevant content. You still need that gear. You still need those marks. It's like, nope. We're busting through 16. No, episode 16 overrides 15. What the fuck? No, no, fuck it. Have it. So, on the outside of it now, it was a fucking mess. Because a lot of confusion there. So, we don't really need to go through that confusion anymore, you know? So, everything starts here at episode 27 with Amazon Fury Part 3. That's our new beginning. That's where the CR skip comes in. The skip comes in right there. So, what would the new skip be? I'm not sure. I'm still okay with I'm okay with multiple skips. Fuck you, Google. Don't you do it. No. Fuck you, Google. Stay off. Oh, yeah, new hotness, yeah. But that's it. Oh, well, the one thing we didn't look at was the Halloween vendor. We should give us a level 30 skip for 15. What's the price for the level 30 skip right now? I mean, that 170 is like $75. That's like, whoa. Was it 75 or no? It's $40. 45. 45. Man, that's a chunk to lay down there. But yeah, level 25. Yeah, I mean the 25 is no, we're not leaving with your big ass shoulders. We're going here. New items. Go ahead, breathe it in. I'll wait. I should probably cut my nose. What am I gonna have for dinner? You guys done? Vagenda, are we gonna have to have a talk again? We're gonna need to talk. Swarming Bats Aura on the Halloween vendor for 100 spooky bites. 100 spooky bites. Yes. The Boo family pet dog. I'll wait. Boo family has a dog. It was literally just you, Vagenda. Literally just you. And by the way, this is a pet dog. This is a base item. This is a base item for a pet dog. Yeah. Haunted pipe organ. That does move. It is an animated item. And looks like we have a collection. I think it does have sound. Ah, yes, it does have sound. So there is a collection which needs to be added to my guide. Jacob didn't actually put that there, but that needs to be added to the vendor guide as well. New hair. New her. Ace Ventura fans out there? When nature calls. White Devil. Oh, righty then. And possibly one of my favorites I'm going to get. The Headless Jacket. Nobody want to play with me. I do that a lot when I'm having to drive really fast and I got friends in the car. And we were going somewhere. If I can start going, I was like, nobody want to play with me. And they're like, well, what the fuck are you doing? Nothing. They don't get it because they're not Ace Ventura fans and they suck. Yep, those are the class gloves. So, we have the Limbo Town Pilgrim hat. So you have a pilgrim hat. The Strapped Crime Bible. So if you are a bookworm, you got your back piece, buddy. So the Limbo Town Bonnet. Now, the bug with this one is for male characters, it removes the facial hair, and it's not supposed to. So, if you want to be, if you want to wear a wee bonnet, that's for you. It's like a bison ate juggernaut regarding the That's right. This is the Batman Jack-o'-lantern. The Wonder Woman Jack-o'-lantern. Base items, by the way. Base items. Bat-o'-lantern. Yes. Yes, Virginia. A wooden window. We all love our windows. Get some curves in there. Double windows. A Limbo Town street lamp. Which at this point you would think like we could use like an actual area called Limbo Town, right? Instead of just using Gotham. Like I now want a Limbo Town. That's the new area we need. Even if it's just a recreation of Gotham. You know, just recreate Gotham, copy it again, give us a new instance, and call it Limbo Town, and put all the stuff there. Developers. So this is a stone wall, a straight stone wall. It's cool. Oh yeah, I am a huge fan of Gotham. Anyone else see the double windows and think Led Zeppelin in through the outdoor album cover? Still thinking about the album, Vagina? Were there balls on that album too? A wooden barrel for the mead. A classic organ. I do not know if this one plays music or not. A wooden crate, because crates. Put that tongue away. And we have some new trees for the dead tree people. A bulging evil tree. Oh, look, talking about balls. We have an empty minecart. And a filled minecart. What's it filled with, though? We need a Z-axis, damn it. Probably filled with, like, grain. Pronged evil tree. An evil tree stump. And that's it. Those are all the items. If you guys want to definitely take a look more at the base items, be sure to head over to youtube.com/ToriKumu. Someone can link that. He already has a video for the base items and showing off the styles as well. So, he's good. No, it's Isis the cat. It's Catwoman's kitty. Meow meow. See? Meow meow. Vagina. So I still need to do the math. I'm creating the guide for this right now on the source wall. probably I'm going to work on it a little bit more tomorrow and try and get this out so people can see and look at and everything. Have to look and see what Zatanna's magic of mummies, what collection this gives. But yeah, I'm definitely wanting to get the Batsora. Not sure who to give that to. Not sure if anyone's going to get it. Let's, while we're actually thinking about it, let's look at the feats. Nope. Sorry, wrong one. Seasonal. Witching Hour. So all the way down. So here we have collect. That's from last year. Here we go. Collect the 8 Limbo Town base items. Collect the Headless Jacket, so you do get a feat for that. You get the collections for a to complete a feat, a 10-point feat, and you get a title, Relic Hunter. Cool. So we have 4 new feats and 13 Days of Darkness. Find Batwoman and discover Batwoman's hidden locations throughout Gotham. So, in this 13 Days of feat is 50 points. You can only find Batwoman one time a day. So it's only a one and done, just like the 12 days of Christmas for Larfleeze. 13 days, each day you have to find Batwoman. But you have a month or so. So you have plenty of time to do it. So that's the Halloween event. The event itself is still the same. Same Witch Boy. Emo Pilgrim. Yeah. It's nothing different there. Anyone have any questions? Because basically we're just about to wrap this up. It's probably a little bit of sleepy. Probably, I haven't took my medicine yet either. No, I do not want to play Rocket League. I think I only have it on PlayStation 4. Pretty sure I have it on PlayStation 4. I got it somewhere. Of course you do, V. Of course you do. Oh, I know. Those are my actual gloves. Let me actually take the gloves off. That's a good question. I guess I do need to do that part. We're going to put the gloves back. And we are going to get rid of the shoulders. So, I guess we do need to look and see what we get. Let's go speak to Phantom Stranger. We were definitely skipping. When are we doing Paladins? I have no clue. I have no clue. want my drugs. What is the square root of -16? Yo bum. Ha 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 ha. I miss playing it too. I really wish that it was to a point of I had more time for it, because I would definitely be having it like a better schedule of like DCUO during the day, and then of course like DCUO during the night or something. But it'll allow me a little bit more hours in the day to actually go out there and enjoy it, you know. Yeah, no lie. I think it's time with them able to like copy areas now. I think it's a perfect opportunity to allow seasonal areas outside of the open world. You know. Shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Damn you flying. Maybe this number should jump down? What the fuck is a car doing here? Did the car have a lag? I like the headless look too. That's one of those things like, is it going to be part of style unlocking? And when? That's always been my question with the seasonals as well. Oh, he's trying to steal the car. Oh shit, what is that happening? For real. Oh my god, look at my hole. Look at it, Bajinda. Look at it. Ew, that thing made noise. Yeah, maybe this 18 and 13 numbers are kind of odd. Maybe we need to decrease it a little bit. Thanks. Thanks for noticing, Miz. I appreciate it.
So, the witching hour mission gives us 4. Alright, so I need to go to my guide that I actually luckily have up right now. The reward is 4 spooky bites. Oop. That's what bros do, bro. That's what bros do. And queuing up for the event. And I can go ahead. The Midnight Masquerade. So I'm crossing my fingers on this that the event is going to drop 6. So we get like 10 spooky bites. I'm hoping. And your replay badge cost is probably going to be 12 replays to redo the mission. And the Halloween decorations are coming. And the Halloween music as well. Oh, damn, there's a ceiling. I have to go in between. Basically, I think Phantom Stranger is saying, "Yo, we were having a masquerade party for all the dark folks, and shit hit the fan." Emo Pilgrim didn't get invited. Remember, Sue, there's the other ones didn't have 10 a day. Summer event only had 5. Like, what was it? Like 6, I think. It's a bunch of bullshit. Maybe I had 11. Fuck you, Teagle. Of course, for those players who don't know, you would carry this around and pick up all the mask ads so no one dies. But we're pros. Yep, 10 per day. Sweet. Oh, I'm in the wrong part of town. So, there you go. Yep. So we get 10 spooky bites per day. Is there a right part of town? No, there's not. There's really not. Especially with the new season coming out. It's a whole bunch of shit. Oh, but I did get, what did I get as loot? I got cash. I got snacks, which was a candy bar. I got unwrapped candy. Thanks. Excuse me. Could not mute that fast enough. Oh. I got these from outside, from the outdoor missions. Oh, 2017, and there's 2018. Oh, they always change the vault. And once again, it's one of my faves. time for meds, that's right. Time for meds and time to fall asleep while doing dailies in World of Warcraft. Got to love it. I'll make sure you guys can hear the music for this one. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the DCUO podcast. I know, a little gameplay. You guys deserved it. You're all awesome. But I'm not sure what music the organ plays. You have to look at Tori's video to find out. But that's going to be it for me for tonight. I should be back tomorrow afternoon, probably, maybe tomorrow evening. I think my cousins want to play some World of Warcraft with me. We might run some heroic dungeons to get them some gear. But yeah, should be some fun. You guys have yourself a good night, and if you guys missed anything in the podcast from tonight, be sure to head over to youtube.com/Trexlight. Join us over on Discord for some shenanigans, and follow me on Twitter and follow me on Facebook. You guys have a great time. I'm going to take some meds. Bye, guys. That's not the right button. And that doesn't show an image. So, fade to black.